gang life is dangerous.
Multiple shootings across Columbus.
I feel like some niggas go to jail for safety. Like, he'll get real hot.
He shot me in my back. I fell to the ground, and he walked up to me, and he shot me 4 more times. Boom, 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 boom.
There's a brief moment of like, is this really gunshots?
My son did exactly what he was supposed to, and the guy still took the money and shot him 3 times.
In 2021, a record number of homicides, one about every 4 or 5 days throughout that year, which is a lot for this size community.
We're starting to see a lot more gun violence. We're starting to see an increase in gang members.
90% of the violent crimes are gang related.
Draco, my man, like Draco, my right hand man, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Draco was shooting music video back to back. You know what I'm saying? We had a plan. Like me and Draco supposed to go to the top together. You know what I'm saying? I got a name on my neck. You know what I'm saying? I got him stamped. Like my man, I'm gonna make sure I be big for him.
In that moment, I didn't feel anything. I was just numb. I got out the car and I seen his head, all his hair, just laying. On the porch, and I tried to run. I just wanted to hold him. And they grabbed me. They picked me up in my arms and put me back in the car. And then that's when the police started taping off everything. And I just stood on the corner just staring at them.
Banging is a lot of witchcraft. Like the hand signals, they have what's called knowledge, and they would write down codes to the gang and like pretty much what you had to live by. Everything was in like ebonics to like how you communicate. It's just witchcraft, bro. And now that I think about it, all of the ones that were in my game specifically, like, you know, folk means for our Lord King Satan. Folks. Folks. I was in a whole gang worshiping the devil pretty much, and they would throw up pitchforks. Like they would be like, it's demonic, bro.
They even wear the beads.
They wore the beads, and the beads had to get blessed.
How do you get the beads blessed?
So like the beads had to get blessed by one of the like higher ups, whether it be the OG, triple OG, double OG. So the women would be all beaded up, and they'll be doing protection on you when you go out and you selling weight. They would bless you, make sure that you were good and that you're not gonna go to jail.
Bro, this is crazy. When I was in the Santeria and Voodoo, bro, like I had to get my beads blessed. I had to go to the shop, the Santero.
Yep.
I remember it was a witch, bro. It was a bruja. She would take the beads and put it in the Florida water, take the cigar smoke, like an old lady smoking a cigar, and would and bless the beads for me to go out and be blessed. And I had to keep like getting like renewal of the blessing.
Yeah.
Bro, I never put this is crazy.
And it's by rank. So like the more beads you had, the more deeper you were in.
It was the same thing with Voodoo and Santeria.
Yeah. To gain rank, you would have to go deeper. So like there'd be times where they'd be like, yo, you gotta go shoot somebody. You gotta go cut somebody. Or you gotta go beat somebody up. So like that's how you would gain rank.
Like in actual Satanism where it's not gang banging, right? You have to sacrifice somebody.
Yeah.
It's a Satanism.
Yeah. Banging is a lot of witchcraft.
In Section 8, project housing, and we had food stamps. We're on food stamps, we're on EBT. From that stemmed a lot of trauma. And again, I was in a very abusive household, right? So that allowed me to really run to the streets. It allowed me to feel like I never had a sense of direction or even just a sense of family. So right then and there, I could feel death around the corner. I felt that, you know what, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die one of these days. And what a pity to die doing 12 years in prison with this emptiness and this void, to die with, yeah, you have money, but you don't have happiness. So then he said something that really blew my mind. All of the things that you've been doing in your life, all the evil things that led you up to being empty and depressed and miserable, is normal. You are an imperfect person trying to live perfectly, and that's why you continuously fall short, and that's what's producing the emptiness inside of your heart. My name is Johnny Chang. I'm actually a prison minister. When I was younger, I grew up in the San Gabriel Valley. There was, drugs, gangs, and violence was very rampant in those areas. And I was a person who fell into that. In fact, I walked the way of the world for a very long time. I was locked up since I was 12 all the way up to 24 years old, did 12 years essentially. And yeah, now, I'm out here, I was saved, and I'm doing prison ministry, counseling people who are suffering from depression, loneliness, emptiness, void. And I just want to advance the kingdom of God and evangelize people as well.